watching CBS 5 Eyewitness News in high definition.
The governor wants to raise $7 billion in tax revenue, and he wants voter support to do it. Why his plan just might fly.
The post-Christmas shopping traffic washed away in one Bay Area city. The damage left behind by a burst water main.
And their water supply is being watched closer than most, and that's a good thing. What's being done to their landlord that has been treating their water with bleach?
And alarm bells will not be enough to get help in one city. What else needs to happen before police come running? Good evening, I'm Elizabeth Cook. Ken and Dana are off tonight.
I'm Alan Martin. And Bay Area retailers could be in for a very happy new year. Shoppers are spending again. New data shows consumer confidence jumped 10 points in December. That's an 8-month high. Economists say consumers are reacting to job growth. Unemployment is down to 8.6%. The economy has churned out at least 100,000 new jobs for 5 months straight.
If you see your neighbor has got a job and you got a raise maybe, and your job future looks good, you feel like buying again.
It seems like the economy is a little bit better, a little bit more money, a little extra.
Retailers say the numbers are not in yet, but it appears to be the best business they have had in years. Well, Governor Brown is hoping to cash in on some of that action. He was busy today pushing his tax side plan. It could generate billions of badly needed revenue if he can get taxpayers to go for it. Don Knapp on why he just might be able to pull that off.
With projected state revenues expected to be about $3 billion short at the end of the fiscal year, June 30th, and a budget deficit of $10 billion, Governor Jerry Brown says he'll go to the voters to raise $7 billion in new taxes.
In my opinion, this is the minimum. This is what makes sense, consistent with the law, and even consistent with what I think the legislature can get to.
His plan would hit those who earn $250,000 and up and increase the state sales tax a half cent. Will it fly at the polls in November? If it does, says CBS 5 political analyst Joe Tuman, it's because the governor laid the groundwork.
When he got into office, he made it very clear that revenues might be, taxes, that's code for taxes, might be part of the solution, but before we would talk about that, he would make deep cuts, and he did.
Then, says Tuman, the governor pushed his tax message through by letting Californians feel the pain of triggered cuts when revenues fail to materialize.
I think in California, after 10 or 11 months of looking at the possibility of not having the revenues you need to provide basic services, California residents are also willing to look at asking people who make more money to pay more in taxes as well.
The governor's tax plan may appear to be at odds with the Obama administration's efforts to stimulate the economy with payroll tax cuts for 160 million Americans. While Brown's plan would generate significant revenue from wealthy Californians, Tuman says, it's the sales tax that's significant.
What Governor Brown is trying to do, which is different than the argument that was made at the federal level, is to really push this off to a sales tax. So that's driven by, obviously enough, consumer activity. Of course, it's also banking on the idea that there will be a lot of consumer activity.
Earlier this month, Governor Brown said the California economy had created $100 billion of new wealth. While state revenue shortfalls triggered $1 billion worth of budget cuts, Brown said it wasn't necessary to trim the full amount of $2.5 billion. That's what was programmed for the cut.
Right, and at least he says education is safe, that no cuts to education.
Did he say that?
He did. He did. Let's keep our fingers crossed.
Only if they vote for it, I think.
Right, exactly. Thanks, Don.
Sure.
A pillar of American retail is crumbling. Sears is closing at least 100 stores, including some Kmart's, after a disastrous holiday season. The company has been bleeding red ink for a while now, and retail analysts say many stores are shabby and outdated and are not keeping up with the competition. Some customers agree.
I find lacking is the customer service is a little bit slow.
I think Kmart's okay, but it looks like it's a bit run down. Sometimes you go in the stores, and a lot of times there's not a lot of variety.
Right now, it's unclear which Bay Area stores will close or how many workers will actually lose their jobs. Just 1 week left before the Iowa caucuses, and the Republican race has essentially come down to two contests. Ron Paul, Newt Gingrich, and Mitt Romney are all vying to win, while Michelle Bachmann, Rick Perry, and Rick Santorum are just trying to remain relevant. Danielle Nottingham is in Iowa, where the pressure is mounting for voters to decide.
Mitt Romney returned to Iowa Tuesday evening with one mission: convince undecided voters to support his campaign.
If you want a president who believes America can do better and Americans deserve better, then I hope I can count on your support.
Politics has been the special of the day at the Machine Shed restaurant in Urbandale, Iowa for weeks. There is now less than a week to go before the caucuses, and Republican presidential candidates are canvassing the state to sway undecided voters like Janet Kelly.
I'm 61. I've heard it all before. They all say the same thing.
With no clear frontrunner, those casting the first votes in the 2012 presidential race are looking for someone to stand out.
Every candidate has a great point, just haven't decided on one yet.
Chuck Wilson has been unemployed for about a year. The person getting his vote must understand those who share his status.
Whoever convinces me that they're going to help unemployment, get people back to work, and cut government spending.
Mitt Romney spent much of the day campaigning as if he were the nominee, aiming his comments at President Obama, barely mentioning his GOP rivals.
You don't have to settle for Washington and Wall Street insiders who supported the Wall Street bailout and the Obamacare individual mandate.
Rick Perry is taking his case directly to his opponents and the voters in Iowa.
Thank you.
Some of whom have just about seen it all.
I personally have shaken every one of their hands except for Rick Perry, and we'll see him tomorrow morning.
Danielle Nottingham, CBS News, Des Moines, Iowa.
Today, Nebraska Senator Bob Nelson announced he won't seek a third term. Nelson was considered the most conservative Democrat in the party's 53-member caucus. It's a big loss for Democrats trying to regain control of the Senate. Nelson often voted with Republicans but did side with Democrats on key issues such as the president's health care package. Nelson blamed bipartisan bickering for his decision.
2 people are recovering tonight after a small plane crashed in Concord today. Emergency crews pulled a pilot and a passenger out of the single-engine plane that had just taken off from Buchanan Field. It was about 3:30. One person was described as having minor injuries, but the other major injuries. The FAA says that the pilot declared an emergency immediately after takeoff, then tried to make it back to the airport before crashing. A Southwest plane that was supposed to be heading to Seattle had to abort takeoff tonight after 2 tires blew out. Happened about 6:15 at Sacramento International Airport. Southwest says firefighters had to be called to hose down the 737 as a precautionary measure. About 130 passengers, crew on board. No one was hurt. Burglar alarms in San Jose will soon be falling on deaf ears for the most part. Beginning next month, the San Jose Police Department says it will stop responding to residential and commercial alarms. Police say that more than 98% of all alarm-related calls turn out to be false or mistaken alerts. However, they will still respond if it can be verified that an intruder is present. Some worry the new criteria for police action will put more people at risk.
If I have a neighbor walking over to one of my clients' homes, checking the alarm, and it's ringing, and who runs out the back door? An intruder. That's a very dangerous situation.
The department hopes to save more than $650,000 by not responding to all those alarms. They say that of the more than 12,000 alarm-related calls in 2010, only 2 led to arrests.
A very soggy disruption damaged the spirits of a lot of folks in downtown Walnut Creek tonight. An early morning water main rupture that lasted most of the day caught just about everyone off guard. Juliet Goodrich spoke with some whose plans were washed out.
East Bay mud crews worked into the night repairing a 6-inch water main valve that broke this morning in busy downtown Walnut Creek. Karen Orwig and her daughters didn't expect street closures into the night.
Chaos. Little chaos getting parked.
What did you end up doing?
We ended up going through the parking lot, around the block, and then into a different parking lot.
It's not supposed to be that hard.
Not supposed to be that hard. No, not at all. It took about 45 minutes to park.
Under construction, looks like, huh? Look at all that. No, it's nice. After Christmas, it's bustling around. It's a good time.
Rick Radin was hoping to take his wife out to a nice, quiet dinner this evening. Quite the contrary.
There's not as many people as I thought there would be.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Despite the noise.
Yes, definitely.
Welcome to nice, quiet Walnut Creek, huh?
Yeah,
it's pretty noisy day for night.
East Bay mud workers were conducting routine maintenance this morning when the pipe broke near the corner of South Main Street and Olympic Boulevard. Some businesses were without water, and nearby stores had some water damage. As for shoppers, well, some say it cut into their shopping time.
I was hoping to get more shopping done, but unfortunately, that didn't happen.
All is quiet tonight now, and just as the stores closed, the streets reopened. Now, right now, East Bay Mud is trying to figure out exactly how this water main break happened in the first place. They do know it did not happen during the routine maintenance that happened this morning. They just want to figure out what went wrong so this doesn't happen again. But Elizabeth, I can tell you just from observation that when shoppers want to shop, they'll find a way even if the streets are closed. You can see the shoppers right now back of me.
Yeah, it's so late at night. Yeah, nothing's going to hold them back. I can relate. Thank you, Juliette.
Well, it's now safe to drink the water. If not, the county will know how it's monitoring a landlord who was caught bleaching his tenant's water.
Last night, the story of a stolen dog. Tonight, something even worse. A widow victimized on Christmas Day. How the thieves desecrated her deceased husband.
Dad, why are you getting that?
That's my cereal.
Is there a prize in there?
There's a prize, all right.
Is it a robot?
No.
Is it a jet plane?
Nope.
Is it a dinosaur?
Inside every box of heart-healthy Cheerios are those great-tasting little O's, made from carefully selected oats that can help lower cholesterol.
Stickers? A superhero?
Kinda.
And we think that's the best prize of all.
Let's talk deals. Let's talk clearance. Let's talk Honda. Because this week is your last chance to get the best deal of the year on a worry-free Honda. During our end-of-year clearance event, you can drive home in a new Civic, Accord, or CR-V with zero due at signing. That's right, zero down, zero first month's payment, zero security deposit, and 0.9% APR. So hurry to your Northern California Honda dealer by January 3rd, and let's talk savings. Honda. Smart.
And so the killer is now.
Coughing can really be disruptive. That's why there's Delsum. Delsum has a time-release formula that helps silence coughs for a full 12 hours, all day or all night, up to twice as long as other cough liquids. So the only sounds you'll hear are the ones you want to hear.
Take her away.
Delsum. Silence is relief. Try Delsum nighttime cough and cold and turn cough and cold time into bedtime.
Sure got a lot of techie gifts this year.
Yep. Xfinity Internet will get them working better than ever. Whew. Man, it sure gets cold up here, huh?
Why don't you roll up your window? Yeah!
Bring joy to your toys with Xfinity, the fastest internet provider in the nation. Easily surf, download music, and share pictures online. Switch for just $19.99 a month for 6 months. Call 1-800-XFINITY today.
I don't like missing school.
I don't like going to the emergency room.
It kind of makes your lungs feel tight.
It scares me a lot when I can't breathe.
Asthma's no fun.
I have to be prepared 24/7, especially in the winter.
Well, anytime you combine cold air and wood smoke, we have trouble.
It can sometimes lead to an attack that can last 2 or 3 days.
Like cigarette smoke, breathing wood smoke indoors and outdoors can lodge cancer-causing particles in our lungs.
Please check before you burn.
At sparetheair.org.
Cockroach infestations and contaminated well water, just two of the horror stories from tenants of one of the Bay Area's most notorious landlords. Tenants told us they felt helpless against Richard Thomas, but as a result of a CBS 5 investigation, some have received relief.
Wow. Katrina Rodriguez brought the foul-smelling situation to our attention. A group of homes in the heart of Hayward bathing in, even drinking water from a well. We tested the water and found it contaminated with coliform bacteria.
I'm Robert Lyles with CBS 5 News.
But landlord Richard Thomas, who owns hundreds of rental units throughout the Bay Area, did not want to talk about the contamination.
Please don't touch the camera.
We're going to have to say goodbye.
Richard Thomas could have hooked up to the city water line years ago. The city water line stops right at the entrance to Thomas's rental properties. But staying off the water grid means no water bills. And until we got involved, that meant no oversight.
It did help that you brought it to our attention.
County Health Inspector Ron Torres says his agency has jurisdiction over any well that serves 5 to 14 families, like the one we tested in Hayward. Now, Torres admits it's been a low priority.
We had them under some monitoring in years past, but have since they've sort of fallen off the map here.
Allowing Thomas to treat the well the cheap way, with Clorox. As a result of our investigation, the county forced Thomas to install a professional chlorination system, and
he is required to submit monthly bacteriological samples.
The county health department is now checking other wells.
We need to update our ordinance to better monitor these kinds of systems so that they're not slipping through the cracks.
Robert Lyles, CBS 5.
Now, county officials tried to convince Thomas to hook up to city water, but they say they can't force him to do it.
Well, in this season of giving, this next story is about as selfish as you can get. Maria Medina on the Christmas Day crime that's left a Sacramento widowed grandmother heartbroken.
Out of all the items stolen in her home, there is only one belonging she's asking for: her late husband's wedding ring.
They were just the sweetest people that you would ever meet.
The happiest day of Lois Stevens' life, marrying her one and only love, Frank.
There was a card for their 50th anniversary, and my grandpa had written in there, all my love for another 50 years, and always.
After more than a half a century of marriage, Frank passed away, his wedding ring tucked safely in their home.
It's gone.
Until Christmas Day.
They kicked in this door right here.
While her grandmother was gone, crooks broke into her home, going through every cabinet, dresser, and closet.
This closet was open.
Stealing anything they could.
So they took her silverware from underneath here.
A computer, a TV, even family pictures. Then coming back to stuff her grandmother's van with stolen goods.
They had the van loaded.
Even casually eating ice cream as they tried to hotwire the van. Then the thieves showed just how heartless they are.
This is my dad and my brother's ashes. My brother, we lost him in a car accident in 2002, and my dad died in May.
The burglars sifted through urns to see if Lois stored anything valuable in them. They rummaged through her grandson's ROTC box, put together after he passed away at 17.
And in the last 10 years, my grandma's lost my brother, my grandpa, my dad, her mom.
And when she didn't think her grandmother could lose anymore.
We've searched every inch of this house for it.
She had to tell her husband's gold wedding ring may be lost forever.
We can't replace their security. We can't replace their comfort. But their ring, at least you could have that back. You know what I mean? At least you could have one piece of him back.
And unfortunately, this is the only picture we have of the ring. Her granddaughter says she'll be visiting pawn shops today, telling everyone she can to look out for it.
In Sacramento, Maria Medina for CBS 5.
A Broadway love story that started in San Francisco more than 70 years ago has come to an end. Carol Channing's husband, Harry Collision, has died. A family spokesman says he suffered an aneurysm while at their home down in Rancho Mirage last night. The couple sat down for this interview with CBS 5 a few years ago. Collision first dated Carol Channing for a few years while they were students in middle school in San Francisco. They both ended up marrying other people, but reunited in 2003 after Channing split from her third husband. Collision would have celebrated his 92nd birthday tomorrow.
Hi, meteorologist Lawrence Carno in the CBS 5 Weather Center. Clouds now sneaking into our skies. The big questions, will they bring us any rain? We'll answer that when we come back.
Hi, I'm Chris from Airport Home Appliance. Come and see why people from all over Northern California not only count on us for our guaranteed low prices, but also our giant selection of name brand appliances. This week during our year-end clearance sale, we have dishwashers as low as $199, washers as low as $279, and refrigerators as low as $299. We have the appliances you want at the prices you're looking for. Let us save you money at our 4 Airport Home Appliance showrooms. Go to airportappliance.com.
Chevy's year-end clearance event is your chance to get great deals on the best-selling Chevy cars and SUVs. From now till the end of the year, 2011 Chevy Silverado Extended Cab for $8,000 off MSRP. 2012 Chevy Equinox LS lease for $199 plus tax a month. 2012 Chevy Cruze lease for just $99 plus tax a month. Chevy runs deep in Dublin and Fremont.
Dublin, I-580 at Santa Rita Road exit.
And Fremont Chevrolet in the Fremont Auto Mall.
Online at DublinChevrolet.com and FremontChevrolet.com.
Hitting the road? Get real-time traffic and weather together every 10 minutes. All news KCBS. Now on 106.9 FM.
It's the Ross After Christmas Clearance with hot new markdowns throughout the store. Save up to 75% compared to department stores. Better hurry to Ross before it's all gone.
This is definitely big news.
Now, all appointment windows are 2 hours or less.
And if for some reason we're over late, we'll credit $20 right on your bill.
The 2-hour window is great for customers because it lets them know that we value their time.
If we tell you we're going to get to your house between 8 and 10, we're going to get there between 8 and 10.
This 2-hour window is a pretty cool thing.
I'm proud to work for a company like this.
Introducing 2-hour appointment windows from Comcast. Part of our promise to put customers first and always be on time. Guaranteed.
Odds are you bought a ticket. Odds are you didn't win. But playing is dreaming, isn't it? Lotto fever rampant across the Bay Area today. Tonight's Mega Millions jackpot, just over $200 million. And the winning numbers for you are 23, 32, 33, 39, 43, and the mega number 8. Good luck.
One thing money can't buy, Lawrence, weather.
Raindrops.
And raindrops.
Can't buy any
snow,
rain
what we
right
really
now.
need.
Snow in
Do
the
a
mountains,
dance
wouldn't that
instead.
be nice? Yeah, we got to get things going here, but right now, high pressure just too strong, bringing that hazy sunshine into the afternoon today, and still a beautiful night around the Bay Area. San Jose, yep, Christmas Tree Park looking good there. Still got the lights up, at least for the next few days before things begin to come down, but it is dry as a bone outside right now, except in Northern California. That cold front sneaking in, you can see bringing some showers there, but a flat ridge continuing to sit across the Bay Area and the much of Central and Southern California. That means we're just seeing a lot of clouds beginning to move into our skies and really no rain. Tomorrow, we'll see a few more clouds floating on through, not expecting any raindrops and temperatures in the 50s and the 60s. Right now, those temperatures getting cool in spots down into the 30s now in Santa Rosa, but they're beginning to pick up a few clouds, so likely going to cap those temperatures somewhat. Not as cold as it was last night. Still, this ridge fairly persistent for the better part of the season so far, sitting here and sending most of those storms up to the north. That means a near miss once again, but there's another one coming. That may bring a better chance of some rain as we head in toward Friday, at least in the North Bay. Computer models showing the system working its way into the Bay Area, bringing with a lot of clouds as we head throughout the day, but looks like we are going to keep things dry. Looks like more clouds on the way as we head into Thursday as well, but otherwise, looks like overnight lows in the 30s and the 40s by day. Highs should be up in the 50s, maybe a couple low 60s too, but going to keep those temperatures down, especially out toward the coastline, maybe in the mid-50s out toward Pacifica. Next couple days, fairly dry, but as we get into Friday, at least a slight chance of showers north of the Golden Gate Bridge. Dry weather to round out the year and, well, really to begin the next one. All right, that's a look at weather. Let's check on sports now with Kim Coyle.
All right, thanks, Lawrence. The 49ers cut a member of their receiving corps, and will Steph Curry miss time after re-injuring his ankle? Sports is next.
This program is brought to you by Big O Tires, the team you trust.
Someone left a little something for you in the driveway.
They're perfect.
Okay, nobody gets that excited about tires. Unless Big O is giving you up to $200 in savings. Buy 4 select Big O brand tires, get $150 in instant savings and rebates. Then save $50 more when you use your Service Central credit card.
This holiday season, Berkeley Repertory Theater presents The Wild Bride, a stunningly intelligent dance and musical theater version of a Grimm's fairy tale. A feast of timeless story, irresistible music, and wildly imaginative theatricality. For tickets and more, click berkeleyrep.org.
Let's talk deals, let's talk clearance, let's talk Honda. Because this week is your last chance to get the best deal of the year on a worry-free Honda. During our end-of-year clearance event, you can drive home in a new Civic, Accord, or CR-V with zero due at signing. That's right, zero down, zero first month's payment, zero security deposit, and 0.9% APR. So hurry to your Northern California Honda dealer by January 3rd, and let's talk savings. Honda, smart.
Over 50 million people have already joined the revolution at Papa Murphy's. No wonder Papa Murphy's pizza is made fresh in front of you, then you enjoy it hot out of your oven. Taste the difference and try a large gourmet chicken garlic pizza for only $9. Papa Murphy's. Join the take and bake revolution.
Why do thousands of customers get their Tempur-Pedic from Sleep Train?
That's easy. It's the selection.
I love that Sleep Train has a 100-day money-back guarantee.
I love this Ergo movable base.
For me, it's 3 years interest-free financing.
And free same-day delivery.
Ask the #1 mattress store in the West about the most highly recommended bed in America. Sleep Train is your ticket to Tempur-Pedic. Sleep Train, your ticket to a better night's sleep.
The 49ers thought they were getting that big play wideout when they signed Braylon Edwards to a one-year deal in training camp. But the former Pro Bowler was cut today. Edwards missed 7 games with a knee injury and only caught 15 passes for 181 yards and couldn't find the end zone. Their receiving core is a little thin now, consisting of Michael Crabtree, Kyle Williams, an injured Ted Ginn, and Brett Swain. Edwards was one of the few underachievers on the 49ers roster. Cornerback Carlos Rogers was able to shed that label and today was named to his first Pro Bowl. But I hope you can't go because you guys are in the Super Bowl.
That's my mama always telling me. So we want you to go because of course she wants the trip. But you know, we go to the Super Bowl, I'll take that battle.
To kick off.
Rogers has a career-high 6 interceptions this season and is hoping for a long-term deal to stay in San Francisco, something his former team, the Redskins, wouldn't consider.
He was wanting that, big payday. And we weren't going to, go in that direction. We weren't going to make that type of commitment long term.
How did you think he played last year?
If he was as consistent as we would have liked, then we would have signed him long term.
Rodgers was one of 8 49ers picked for the Pro Bowl. Patrick Willis goes to his 5th straight. Kicker David Akers was added as a reserve after stealing the franchise scoring record from a guy who played in 13 Pro Bowls.
I wish they would be a little bit more successful in the red zone. Yeah. Because I'm a little pissed at David Akers right now for breaking my record.
On the Raiders side, the franchise's all-time leading scorer, Sebastian Janikowski, has finally made his first Pro Bowl. He'll be joined in Honolulu by Shane Leckler and Richard Seymour, who were each named to the team for the 7th time in their careers. It's the most talked about ankle in the NBA. In the middle of a 21-point 10-assist game last night against the Bulls, Steph Curry sprained his ankle again. He missed practice today, and his agent told USA Today that he would not play tomorrow night against the Knicks. It is time for your Tuesday night top 5. Let's go to Australia, where cricket photographers ride segways. Who thinks this is a good idea? Joe the cameraman rolls over a helmet and goes down in front of thousands. At number 4, Jazz and Lakers, Utah's Devin Harris will do anything to save the ball, including almost taking a lady's head off. She was okay, however, her chair was broken. LA wins. LeBron James and Dwayne Wade preferred to do their damage around the rim. Wade throws the lob behind his head. Miami beats Boston. At number 2, Purdue and Western Michigan in the Little Caesars Bowl. Pizza. Antavian Edison comes down with the pass by pinning it against the defender's helmet. And at number 1, Western Michigan lost the game but had the best highlight. Jordan Wade hauls in the pass with one hand. It was one of 13 catches for White, who had 265 yards. Sign him, bring him to the Bay Area. That wasn't stick him on his hand either. No.
Pizza.
Pizza.
Did you get 2 games?
2 games for the price of 1. That's right. Well, they get gifts. They get free pizza, I'm sure, for playing in that bowl game. They should.
Thanks.
All right.
We'll be right back.
Feel the warmth of the season with San Francisco Symphony Holiday Concerts this December. Tickets start at $15. Come hear Handel's Messiah, a longtime Christmas favorite. Then, right before Christmas, come sing along and hear carols with the San Francisco Symphony. Plus, don't miss our stylishly sensational New Year's Eve Masquerade Ball. Spend your holidays with the San Francisco Symphony. For a full listing of holiday concerts, visit sfsymphony.org today.
Take the Finish Challenge.
My name is Ashley, and my blog is Not Without Salt. When I take pictures of my food, you don't want to see spots on the dishes. I was using Cascade Action Packs.
They just didn't have that spot-free look. When I took the Finish Challenge, I was thrilled. As soon as I opened up the dishwasher, I could tell there was a difference. My dishes had a shine on them. This little guy right here makes my dishes incredibly shiny. I'm moving on to Finish Quantum.
Take the Finish Challenge. Get up to half off.
Hey, your high-speed internet here at home.
And on the go.
With some really big news.
It's BIG Big.
High-speed internet from AT&T at home.
Includes Wi-Fi access on the go.
It's an unbelievable deal.
Well, gotta go.
But wait, there's more.
Go to the website below today and get high-speed internet for the unbelievably low price of just $14.95 a month for 12 months with a 1-year price guarantee. It's all the speed you need at a great price.
You can chill online at a park. Here, peachy peachy. And surf the web at your favorite bookstore. Our internet at home includes access to the entire national AT&T Wi-Fi hotspot network on the go.
Go to the website below and get high-speed internet for just $14.95 a month for 12 months with a 1-year price guarantee. That's all the speed you need at a great price.
It's an unbelievable deal. So why wait?
Act now! Act now!
Like he said.
You ready for your present?
Yeah.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sometimes the giving can be just as amazing as the gift.
What do you think?
The Lexus December to Remember sales event is here, but only for a limited time. Lease a 2012 CT 200H for these terms, and as a gift from Lexus, we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
So if Lawrence wins the lottery, he's going to have his own island.
Carnopolis.
Yes.
The island of Carnopolis.
The island of Isle of
And you're all
Carnopolis.
invited to come by.
And it rains and has lots of weather.
So.
That could
So
be
I
a
would
problem.
say I'm not
Next
going to be able
time.
to afford that island just yet.
Well, there's always next time.
That's right.
I bought a ticket. If I win, I'll lend you the money.
Thank you very much, Alan.
High interest, but I'll lend you the money.
David Letterman is next.
Brother's on tonight.
Steve Martin. Yeah.
That's right.
It's 6:05 now at KCBS. Good morning, I'm Stan Bunger.
I'm Susan Lee Taylor.
Here's what's happening.
The state's media...
The Bay Area's only all-news radio station.
All News 740 and FM 106.9, KCBS.
The Bay Area's most honored television newsroom.
Breaking news out of San Francisco right now.
The reporting power of KCBS and CBS 5. Now together in one place. CBSSF.com.
Diamonds. Certified 1 carats are just $18.90. Up to 2 carat non-certified, just $9.90 per carat. Thousands of GIA diamonds guaranteed the lowest price. The latest designer styles set while you watch. By Factory Direct, the jewelry exchange in Redwood City.
How are you ringing in the new year? Go to partycity.com and get your money-saving coupons to save $10, $20, up to $30 on everything New Year's Eve, like party kits for up to 100 people. Plus, find incredible Christmas clearance specials and everything you need to party like a pro. The more you buy, the more you save. Go to partycity.com for free shipping or visit over 700 Party City stores nationwide. Party City. Nobody has more New Year's for less.
It's the Ross After Christmas Clearance with hot new markdowns throughout the store. Save up to 75% compared to department stores. Better hurry to Ross before it's all gone.
It's the perfect time to find great deals on the 4G LTE devices you love. Like the Droid Bionic by Motorola for $199.99. Or the Pantech Breakout for $49.99. Our lowest price ever. Get the technology you love on the network you deserve. And for a limited time, get twice the data for the same low price. Verizon.
Download the CBS SF app and stay connected.